And good evening, everyone. Welcome into the Keating Sports Center here on the campus of the Illinois Institute of Technology, where tonight we have a Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference men's basketball matchup between the host, Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks, and the Aurora University Spartans. Hello, everyone. This is Eric Willowhite, the Sports Information Director for Illinois Tech Athletic. I will be bringing you the call for tonight's games between the Spartans and the Scarlet Hawks. The Spartans coming in with a record of 9-3 overall, 4-1 in conference play. Illinois Tech 4-8 and 2-3 in the NAC. We'll get you the starting lineups here shortly. We're going to get you ready for the national anthem right now. Now let's go over the starting lineups first for the visiting Spartans. A junior guard from Falls Rivers, Wisconsin, number 0, Cullen Rawls. Junior guard from Peoria, Illinois, number 2, Juan Madrigal. Junior guard from Sycamore, Illinois, number 3, Jeffrey Hilmer. Junior guard from Rockford, Illinois, number 11, Makai Doby. And a junior center from Hazel Crest, Illinois, number 22, Devon Richardson. The Spartans are led by head coach Steve Christensen, assistant coaches Brandon Smith and Jason Banks. For the Scarlet Hawks, a senior guard from Pascagoula, Mississippi, number 3, John Davis III. A first-year guard from Amman, Jordan, number 4, Omar Salman. A junior forward from West Columbia, South Carolina, number 11, Isaiah Dudley. A junior guard from Alameda, California, number 22, Nicholas Ortiz. And a senior forward from Island Lake, Illinois, number 30, Garrison Carter. Head coach is Terrence T.J. Gray in his 6th season. Assistant coaches Ebenezer Nunu, Alok Iyer, Stendal King, Karan Clark, Derek Faulkner, and Ebony Jr. Illinois Tech is 5-10 lifetime against the Spartans. Also, the Spartans coming in on a 7-game win streak. Their last loss was on November 19th at Wisconsin Whitewater. So it's been a while for the Spartans suffering a defeat as we get ready for the start of play here. It'll be the Spartans going right to left, or left to right, Illinois Tech right to left to start things off here in the first half. Get on him, Steve. Yep, get on him. Omar. 4 scorers in double figures for the Spartans, Richardson, Madrigal, Rawls, and Doby. And then right underneath that is Hilmer with 9.3 for the Scarlet Hawks. 2 players in double figures in scoring, Garrison Carter and John Davis III. And right underneath that is Nicholas Ortiz with 9.3 points per game. And we're underway here at the Keating Sports Center. So glad you could join us for tonight's broadcast of Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference men's basketball. Over on the far side, Aurora kicking it out. It was Richardson. Madrigal, and then up top, stolen away. Well, they get a shot clock violation just before the steal. That could have gone either way, but they called a shot clock violation as John Davis III was stealing that ball away from Makai Doby. So shot clock violation, good start for the Illinois Tech defense. And they'll bring it up court. Nicholas Ortiz swings it over to the near side, John Davis III. Dudley, and now Salmon, top of the arc. Here's Garrison Carter. He's going to drive to the basket, puts it off the glass and in. Garrison Carter gets things started for the game, and the Hawks with an early 2-0 lead. Near side, Rawls. Now Madrigal. Madrigal spins into the paint, passes it wide. Jumper from the far side, no good. Three-pointer, rebound pulled down, however, and put back up by Jeffrey Hilmer. So Hilmer gets Aurora on the board, and we're tied at 2. Inbound to Garrison Carter. He'll bring it up court and get it over to John Davis III. JD3 as they call him. Oh, they're going to say that one went off the hands of Ortiz. It wasn't deflected out by Cullen Rawls, so Coach TJ Gray not in agreement with that, but that was the call. It'll be Aurora ball. Turnover for the Hawks. Here's Rawls. Far side Doby. Makai Doby back to Rawls. In the corner now to Madrigal. Rawls up high to Hilmer. Jumper, Rawls, good. Three-pointer for Rawls on the near side. And that opens up a 5-2 lead for the Spartans. Dudley to inbound. That one's deflected out of bounds. And now they'll reset. It'll be a sideline inbound. It should be. Yeah, it'll be Garrison Carter to inbound it on the far sideline where the ball was deflected out of bounds by the Spartans. Now the push to Ortiz as Aurora peels back. Nicholas Ortiz being defended there by Doby. Now Carter inside off the glass and in. He gets over Hilmer there again. He gets the bucket, cuts the lead for Aurora to 1, 5-4 Spartans. Far corner. Now Doby fakes, passes it over to Madrigal, who comes out of the corner and leaves it for Doby. Doby back up high now to Madrigal. Madrigal swings it to Rawls. Far side three-pointer no good, but rebound pulled down by Richardson. Here's Doby driving the baseline. Kicks it out to Rawls. Far side three, no good. Back of the iron, rebound Richardson. Puts it off the glass and in. So Richardson grabbing the rebound again. He got 2 rebounds in that possession for the Spartans. And that second time he did a putback and in. And Aurora has a 7-4 lead. And you get a turnover for the Hawks. It's like they got a 5-second violation there. Seven to 4. Aurora on top. Doby kicks it out to Madrigal. Drives the baseline and kicks it up to Rawls. Another three-pointer on the far side. Back of the iron, no good. And we get a foul. And it's an offensive foul. And that's on Richardson. Devon Richardson picks up his first foul. That's the first foul for either team. He's got 1. And first team foul for the Spartans. Substitution now coming in as Richardson checks out, and checking in will be Isaiah Thompson, the senior forward of Oak Lawn, Illinois. Ortiz to inbound. Finds John Davis, the third double team. Ortiz back to Davis, now asking Ortiz to go up the sideline there. Here's Carter. Carter dropping it down low to Dudley, and Dudley slams it home. Good job there for the Scarlet Hawks getting the play. And we'll take a quick look at that one as they bring that ball up court. And then Dudley getting the feed from Carter and the slam. Back to live action here. Here's Doby. Drives the lane off the glass. No good. Rebound. Kick to Ortiz, who had to settle his feet underneath Doby there. And then Davis loses the ball, but it was knocked out of bounds by Aurora. So it'll be Illinois Tech ball. 16-11 to go here in the first half. Substitutions coming in for Aurora. Number 13, Zarek Johnson. For the Scarlet Hawks, number 32, Zachary Unovich. Coming out is Isaiah Dudley. Also checking in for the Hawks is Bryce Shoto. And coming out is Omar Salma. 7-6 is your score. Illinois Tech ball underneath their own offensive basket. Carter, far side, gets into the paint. Or just on the edge, right by the elbow. Unovich over to Davis. 17 on the shot clock. Shoto getting instructions there from Coach Gray. Down to 10 seconds on the clock. Shoto brings it into the paint. Knifes it over to Davis. Jumper right from the free throw line. Good. John Davis the third, and the Hawks take an 8-7 lead. Up court come the Spartans. Near side now, Zarek Johnson. Rawls to Thompson, had the ball taken away. Bad pass by Rawls. And now Ortiz to John Davis the third. Swings it over to Carter on the near side. And now they'll work the ball around the perimeter. Carter for the three-pointer off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by Madrigal. Madrigal will bring it up court. Cuts into the key. Leaves it to Rawls. Rawls up high now to Johnson. Zarek Johnson off the glass and in. Two-pointer, 9-8 lead for Aurora. Shoto brings it up court. Swings it to Unovich. Back to Shoto. Now they'll slow it down as Coach Gray shouting instructions over for the team for the offensive set. Hawks bench right in front of our microphone here. Davis into the paint, off the glass and in. John Davis the third. 10-9 Hawks. Davis has 4. Carter has 4. Rawls. Now Hilmer and leaves it for Johnson. Zarek Johnson, jumper off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Nicholas Ortiz. Ortiz to Davis. Davis the third. Cutting through, he loses the handle. Ball taken away by Hilmer. And now over to Madrigal. Madrigal had it in the paint, pulled it back as the Aurora will reset their offense here. Madrigal wide to Rawls. Rawls with the three-pointer on the far side. Good. Cullen Rawls with the three-pointer. He has 6 to lead the Spartans. And we're going to get our first media timeout. And we'll take it with them. Illinois Tech trailing Aurora 12-10. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Bringing it back, we'll take another look at that dunk by Isaiah Dudley on the feed from Garrison Carter. And now we get ready to bring it back live here at the Keating Center. 12-10. Aurora with the 2-point lead. It's Illinois Tech ball. They're going to be inbounding it over on the near sideline right in front of broadcast booth here. See me wave my hands.
Only 0-2. Everybody else short.
Carter to inbound. Finds John Davis the third.
Who's that?
Davis over to Ortiz. Nicholas Ortiz up high. Now Davis on the far side. Davis, screen set by Unovich. Three-pointer. Davis in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down. I think that was pulled down by Makai Doby, who has the ball now. Far corner, three-pointer. Thompson, no good. Rebound, Bryce Shoto. Shoto gets it up court. Goes into the paint. And he's blocked. Shoto is blocked off the glass. Aurora comes the other way. It's Rawls. Kick out. And now Doby for the three. And it's good. Good job on both ends there for Aurora, getting the block on the defensive end and then coming the other way, working that ball around and getting the three-pointer from Doby. It's a 15-10 Spartan lead. 12:53 to go, and another block. Davis blocked right at the free throw line. That's back-to-back blocks. Hawks have to work around here. Here's Ortiz. Now Carter, and we get a traveling call, as they're going to say Carter picked up his feet there. Omar Salman now coming in for John Davis III for the Scarlet Hawks, as Aurora will bring the ball up the court after the traveling violation against Carter. Still only one foul in this game. That was on Devon Richardson, and he was promptly taken out of the game and replaced by Isaiah Thompson. And a pass missing connection. They were trying to get a cut on the near side, but that pass gets out of bounds, so a turnover by the Spartans. The Hawks will inbound in front of their bench. Carter and Unovich check out, and checking in for the Hawks is Jason Palapol and Isaiah Dudley back in. Shoto bringing the ball up court. Shoto to Dudley. Dudley, top of the key. Drives in the lane. Banks it off the glass, no good. Put back attempt, no good. Rebound kicks out to the near corner, and it's going to be Aurora ball. So Dudley had a second attempt at it, tried the tip in, didn't make it. Then the ball angled towards the near corner, went out of bounds. Aurora ball. Still a 5-point lead for the Spartans, 15-10 with 12 minutes to go in the opening half. Far side, Cullen Rawls. Far corner, now back up to Rawls on the far side. Thompson, cross pass to Doby. Madrigal drives in, and they're going to say blocking foul. We're going to see who that foul is going to go against. That is on 25. That's going to go on James Palapol, or Jason Palapol. That's his first. Team's first. So each team has one team foul. It's a shooting foul. So Juan Madrigal will go to the line to shoot two. And before that happens, we'll have our second media timeout. We'll take it with them. Aurora leading 15-10. Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Back at the Keating Center, let's get some first half stats for you at the moment. Point leader for the Spartans with 6 points is Cullen Rawls, and 3 for Makai Doby. For Illinois Tech, Garrison Carter with 4 and John Davis with 4. Only one team foul for each team, and the first team foul for Illinois Tech, Jason Palapol. That'll bring Juan Madrigal to the line to shoot two. First one is in. 16-10 Aurora. Yeah, for the amount of up and down play, it was kind of surprising there were only one foul apiece through the first 8+ minutes of the ball game. So as soon as I say that, it'll probably be a foul fest, but hopefully not. Madrigal made both. It's 17-10 lead for the Spartans. Hawks now down 7, the biggest lead for Aurora. Biggest deficit for Illinois Tech. Bryce Shoto swings it to Ortiz. Ortiz spins in the paint, has the ball deflected out of bounds. Intended recipient was Omar Salman. Tipping it out of bounds was Jeffrey Hilmer. It'll be Illinois Tech ball, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Shoto to inbound on the far sideline. Here's Carter. Carter hands it to Ortiz. Ortiz, right elbow jumper up, hit the back of the iron, and then bounced into the rim. A favorable bounce for Ortiz and the home team. They cut the deficit to 5, 17-12. Madrigal feeds it inside the paint to Hilmer. Hilmer's fouled on the way to the basket. I believe that'll be on Garrison Carter, and that's Carter's first, team's second. It is a shooting foul, so Jeffrey Hilmer will go to the line to shoot 2. First one from Hilmer off the back of the iron, no good. Pair of substitutions, JD3, John Davis III in for Bryce Shoto for the Hawks. Actually, no, there was only one substitution, as Doby's still in the lineup. He hasn't changed. Second free throw is good for Hilmer, and it's an 18-12 lead for the Spartans. Aurora putting on the pressure here on the inbound, trapped in the corner, and they're going to get a traveling call on John Davis III. He went up and came back down. The Hawks having some problems here with the pressure put on by the Spartans. So it'll be Aurora ball inside the Hawks backcourt. Here's Doby up high, top of the arc. Jumper just around the free throw line, no good. Rebound swung down there by Carter, and he brings it up court. Pass is kicked. It'll be Illinois Tech ball with 25 seconds on the shot clock. 18-12 lead for Aurora, 10:52 to go in the opening half. Davis to inbound. Over to Ortiz. Ortiz tries the lane off the glass. Wild, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dudley. Well, he goes out of bounds, and it'll be Aurora ball. So it was a good look for Ortiz, but a little off balance on the shot. And it went off the glass. Dudley tried to pull that one down, but he went out of bounds with it. Aurora ball. Easy bucket there for Hilmer. And now the other way, an easy bucket for Isaiah Dudley, as Dudley gets the slam on the other end. And we'll take a look at that one. So after an easy bucket by Hilmer, the Hawks come down on the break. Actually, that's the wrong one. That was the previous one. And we'll go the other way with that. And here's the one for Dudley, going down on the far end and bringing that one home. 22-14 Aurora lead as we're back live. It's Illinois Tech ball. Inbound to Garrison Carter. Carter over the timeline, gets into the paint, throws it off the glass, misses it. Rebound pulled down by Von Richardson. He'll kick it up court to Doby. Doby. Jumper by the right elbow, bounces off the back of the rim, no good. Tip attempt there by Hilmer, brings down the ball, and then he gets the rebound, loose ball again. Three-pointer for Madrigal is good on the far side. And it's a 25-14 lead for the Spartans as they've opened up a 11-point advantage. So this is the part of the game where it can get away from the Hawks here if they don't chip away and get some stops here. They're going to have to do that right now, chasing 11. Salman for three. That one off the iron, no good. And we get a foul. We get a foul on Doby. For Doby, that's his first, team's first. It's a personal foul. That's the second team foul for the Spartans. Substitution, Omar Salman, Nicholas Ortiz out. Jason Palapo back in along with Bryce Shoto. So for the Hawks, it's Shoto, Dudley, Palapo, Jason Palapo, Davis III, and Carter. And for Aurora, you got Rawls, Richardson, Hilmer. Doby's now out. Back in is Johnson, Zarek Johnson, and then Juan Madrigal is in there. Shoto with 4 on the shot clock. Off the iron, no good. We had a shooting foul, so Shoto was fouled on the way to the basket.
Hey, you mean 22. That was 22, right? Hey, who's the foul on? 22. Purple. Hey, don't get lost in it, okay?
I say that foul was on Juan Madrigal. That's his first, team's third. 1 of 2 for Shoto. It's a 10-point lead for Aurora, 25-15. Madrigal drives the baseline, but there's a foul. And that's going to be on Jason Palapo. That's his second, team's third. Aurora ball with a fresh 20. Johnson drives the paint and in. Bucket counts, and he's fouled. Fouls on Garrison Carter. Substitution. Ryden Grismala in for Cullen Rawls. As Merrick Johnson goes to shoot the second, or the and one, I should say. He made the bucket, and then the and one, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dudley. Dudley will bring it up court. Isaiah Dudley stops. Swings it to John Davis III. Jumper left elbow off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. Johnson swings it over to Hilmer. Hilmer able to pull that one down and set the Aurora offense. Grismala. Over to Johnson. Kick out to Madrigal. Near corner 3 attempt, no good. Hawks pull down the rebound. They go the other way. 27-15 with 7:50 to go here in the opening half. Dudley gets into the paint, off the glass and in. Isaiah Dudley with the bucket. He now has 6 to lead the Hawks. The Hawks get back within 10 at 27-17. 7:36 to go. Three-pointer is good by Bryden Grismala. And it's a 13-point lead now for the Spartans. John Davis III behind the back dribble. He'll take it over to the far side. Up high, Garrison Carter. Swings it back over to John Davis III, far side. Now the pick set there by Dudley. Into the paint is John Davis III. No foul called. The rebound pulled down by Aurora. Grismala. Johnson. Now Madrigal. Back up to Johnson. Johnson Far corner, Madrigal. That's a little too hot to handle, as he had to leap up to grab that one, and it rolled out of bounds. So a turnover for the Spartans, and we'll have a couple substitutions, and we'll also have a media timeout. So we'll reset the players on the court when we come back from the media timeout. It's 30-17 Aurora with 6:41 to go here in the first half. Back at the Keating Center, it's a 30-17 lead for the Aurora Spartans over the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. Here in NAC men's basketball play as the teams return to conference play. Spartans hadn't played a game since the end of December. Their last game was on December 30th at Monmouth. They won that game 78-74. That was the last game of their 7-game win streak. They're looking to extend it to 8 tonight. Shoto for the Hawks. Across the key over to Ortiz on the near side. Ortiz works it into Dudley. Dudley inside the paint with 9 seconds. Step back jumper. Good. Isaiah Dudley. Isaiah Dudley having a nice game offensively here. He's got 8 points, a couple slam dunks, and that one a nice step back. Here's Grismala. Far corner to Madrigal. Back inside. Can't see who that is. That is Richardson. I think he had his shot blocked, but then there's a whistle. And it looks like we get a foul. Or do we? Yeah. 22. So that'll be on Nicholas Ortiz, his first, team's fifth. That is correct. So only 3 team fouls for Aurora. Aurora inbound, and Rawls gets in there, misses the layup. Ball knocked loose, but Dudley picks it up, and then his pass is intercepted. Now Aurora goes the other way. Grismala's shot partially blocked. Now John Davis will take it. Up court they go. Dudley into the paint, off the glass. Actually, I don't even think it made the glass. Nice job there by Isaiah Dudley. Once more, we'll take another look. It's the Isaiah Dudley highlight reel as he puts it up there and rolls it in. And now we got a turnover for Aurora on the other end. Hawks cut their deficit to 9 now. They're under double-digit deficit. Looking to carve into the 9-point deficit. Bryce Shoto, far side. Gets into the key. Step in a jumper, good. Wasn't sure if they were going to give the latitude for the Euro step there, but officials said they'll allow it, and then they're going to give the foul on John Davis III on the other end there, as he did not have his feet set. So for Davis III, that's his first, team 6th. Baseline inbound, Makai Doby. Doby swings it up high to Rawls. Now Grismala. Back to Doby in the near corner. Back up high to Grismala. Grismala looking to kick back over to Doby near side. He does. Jumper. No good, off the iron. And what do we got here? I was just going to say out of bounds. It'll be Illinois Tech ball. Last touch by Aurora. Hawks trail by 7, 30-23. Good push here from Illinois Tech. At one point, the Spartans had a 13-point lead. Now Shoto loses the handle. Coming the other way is Hilmer. Hilmer's going to take it all the way. Oh! Are they going to get a foul as Hilmer brought it up? He was fouled from behind, and that's going to go on John Davis III. That's his second now, and that's the team's seventh, but that's going to be a shooting foul nonetheless. A shooting foul for Jeffrey Hilmer. First one is up off the back of the iron, no good. Jason Palapa will come in for John Davis III there to get him off the court with the 2 fouls for the moment. Second free throw from Hilmer is good. So 1 from 2 for the line for Hilmer in that sequence. It's a 31-23 lead for Aurora. There's Unovich back to Ortiz. Now the Spartans will peel back as Ortiz brings it over the timeline. Shoto on the near side. Shoto guarded by Doby. Tough pass to Unovich, deflected over to Dudley. Dudley will drive in. And Dudley's fouled on the way to the basket. I think it's going to go on Devon Richardson. Yes. So for Richardson, that's his second. That's the team's fourth. It'll be personal foul, so it'll be inbound under the basket. Shoto to inbound Unovich. Now Dudley. Dudley to Ortiz. Palapa. Palapa will hand it over to Shoto. Shoto into the paint. Just a rollback, gets his own rebound, tries to throw it up, and he's fouled on the way back up. So Shoto got his own rebound off his miss, and getting the foul is Makai Doby. That's his second, team's fifth, but it'll be a shooting foul nonetheless. And we've reached the 3:55 mark, so the final media timeout of the first half. When we come back, it'll be Bryce Shoto shooting a pair with the Hawks trailing 31-23 right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Back here at the Keating Center, final media timeout of the first half is over. Both teams back on the court, and as we mentioned before break, Bryce Shoto going to the line to shoot 2 after the foul from Makai Doby. It was his second and Aurora's fifth shooting foul. As Shoto went up for his own, missed his shot, went for his own rebound. First free throw off the front of the iron, no good. So now Shoto trying to at least salvage one free throw out of this possession. Second one no good, so he's off the mark on both, but he gets the rebound. Nice job by Shoto to get his rebound, missing 2 free throws, but allowing the Hawks to reestablish here. They're going to need to get a bucket here, though. Shoto over to Ortiz. 6 on the shot clock. Now Dudley. He'll shoot. Off the iron, no good, no foul. They wanted a foul, nothing there. As Cullen Rawls brings it up. Swings it over to Johnson. Back to Rawls. 3-pointer near side. In and out, no good. Rebound. Hilmer picks up the loose change and throws it in. It was Hilmer and Thompson battling for the ball down there. I think Thompson might have deflected it over to Hilmer. He said, thank you very much, and he threw it off the glass and in. Ortiz drives the glass to the lane. He's fouled. It'll be a shooting foul, and that foul is on number 13, Zarek Johnson. Johnson's first, team's sixth. It's a shooting foul for Nicholas Ortiz as Ortiz goes to the line. Hawks now trail by 10, 33-23. And looking for Ortiz to make a pair to get it back under double-digit deficit. Trying to get it to 8. Need to get it to 9 first. Omar Salman will come in. And he's going to check in for Isaiah Dudley for the Hawks, as Ortiz makes the first. 33-24, Hawks trail by 9. Ortiz trying to cut it to 8. Second shot on the way is good. So Ortiz makes both. The Hawks trail by 8, 33-25 with 3:03 to go. Ortiz has 4 points. Rawls over to Madrigal. Near corner. Takes it out of the corner. Battling Ortiz, trying to muscle into paint. Oh, nice pass. But then it rolled away from the hands of Hilmer and went out of bounds. It'll be Illinois Tech ball. It was a nice sort of behind the back pass there from Madrigal, but Hilmer unable to corral that, and it went out of bounds. Illinois Tech ball. They're having some problems inbounding. Salman back to Ortiz. Ortiz finds it to Salman. Crosses the timeline. Salman. He'll bring it back out. Unovich swinging it up high to Ortiz. 18 seconds on the shot clock now. Shoto. Coach Gray calling out instructions here on the play. Shoto. Top of the key. Three-pointer far side. Ortiz. Back of the iron. No good. Rebound Salman. Salman to Shoto. Back to Salman. Swinging it back to Ortiz. 15 on the shot clock. As Ortiz ran into his own screen there, and Unovich. Now Ortiz gets in off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound pulled down by Thompson. Thompson gets it over to Rawls. Now Madrigal, Juan Madrigal cuts into the paint. Off the iron, no good. Thompson gets the rebound. Cullen Rawls with the three-pointer on the near side, no good. Merrick Johnson with the rebound, he's blocked. That was Bryce Shoto with the block. And then we're going to get a foul on Aurora with Jason Palapel fighting for that rebound, and it's Jeffrey Hilmer getting the foul. That is the 7th foul for Aurora, and Palapel will go to the line to shoot the single bonus, just the bonus. Hawks trail by 8 with Jason Palapel at the line. Nice job holding on to that rebound. Surrounded by 3 defenders and able to draw the foul on Hilmer. Here's the bonus shot is up. Off the iron, no good. Looked like it was going to sink in, but then peeled out. Here's Rawls on the near side. Far side over to Johnson. Madrigal, far corner. He'll put up a 3. Off the iron, no good. Ortiz had the ball and lost it. And then Salman picked up the rebound. Loses the handle and gets it back. Gets it over to Ortiz. Down to 1:25 to go in the half. 21 on the shot clock. Ortiz spinning in and out of the circle. Lays it off the glass. I think that hit the front of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Merrick Johnson. And now Madrigal, Euro step and drives and scores. Giving a 10-point lead for the Spartans. Ortiz double teamed in the corner. And that's going to be kicked out of bounds by Thompson. Substitution for the Hawks. Isaiah Dudley in for Zachary Unovich. Also Garrison Carter will come in for Jason Palapel. (35-25) Aurora. Hawks will inbound. And substitution here for Aurora. Checking in for the first time is Robert Hudson. He's going to come in for Merrick Johnson. Zarek Johnson. I keep calling him Merrick. Zarek. Sorry, Zarek. Carter hands it to Ortiz right in the Hawks logo. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ortiz to Carter. Carter to Shoto. Shoto swings it over to the near corner. Three-point attempt off the iron, no good from Omar Salman. Aurora goes the other way, Cullen Rawls. Rawls near side with Juan Madrigal. Madrigal cuts in. He's fouled on his way to the basket. They're going to call it a shooting foul. And the foul is on Omar Salman. That's his first, team's 8th. They're saying it's a shooting foul. And that allows Juan Madrigal to go to the line to extend the Spartans' lead. They're up 35-25. 30.2 seconds to go. John Davis III will check in. First free throw is good by Madrigal. Salman out, Davis III in for the Hawks. Second free throw coming for Juan Madrigal here, looking to open up a 12-point lead for Aurora before the half. Back the iron, no good. Rebound, Nicholas Ortiz. Not sure the shot clock's on, but it shouldn't be on as there's less time on the game. So Shoto over to Carter. Three-pointer, top of the arc. Off the iron, no good. Three-pointer, Madrigal. Off the iron, no good. The horn sounds. And Aurora will go to the half, leading 36-25 at the end of one. So 36-25 lead for the Spartans as we head to halftime. And we'll take an audio break with them. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Back here at the Keating Center as we get ready for second half play. Let's go over the first half statistics and fouls. I guess the fouls would be a statistic, so if you want to get specific. It's a 36-25 lead for the Aurora Spartans, 11-point lead here at halftime. Leading scorer for Aurora, a pair with 8 points each, Juan Madrigal and Jeffrey Hilmer. 6 points for Cullen Rawls and 5 for Makai Doby. Spartans are shooting 41% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, and 5 of 9 from the free throw stripe. That's 56% if you're doing the math at home, then why would you be? For the Scarlet Hawks, leading scorer with 8 points, Isaiah Dudley, 6 for John Davis III, and 4 for Nicholas Ortiz. The Hawks shooting 37.9%, 38% from the field. They're 0 for 6 from 3, so that's easy to do the math. And they are 43% from the free throw line, 3 for 7. So a couple areas they need to clean up there, three-point shooting and free throw shooting, to help them cut into this 11-point deficit. The rebound advantage, 17 for Illinois Tech, 22 for the Aurora Spartans. As far as individual fouls, for Aurora, Madrigal with 1, Richardson with 2, Hilmer with 1, Doby with 2, and Zarek Johnson with 1. For the Hawks, 2 each for Garrison Carter, Jason Palapel, and John Davis III, and individual fouls for Omar Salman and Nicholas Ortiz. That's your foul situation. Illinois Tech will have the ball to start the second half. They trail 36-25. Nicholas Ortiz brings the ball up the court. Same starting lineup. It's Ortiz, Dudley, Davis III, Carter, and Salman for the Hawks. And same starters here for Aurora. Hilmer, Rawls, Doby, Richardson, and Madrigal. Madrigal gets the ball after the rebound from Richardson. Madrigal on the near side. Has it up high. Screen set there by Richardson. Thrown into the near corner, Doby. Makai Doby working around a pick there. Ball stolen away by Salman. Oh, he almost picked up the foot but didn't. Good, nice job to stop there. And now the Hawks take possession. Salman with a nice reach in for the steal. So each team unable to score in their first possessions. Ortiz. Now to Salman. Back to Ortiz. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Here's John Davis III. Going it down low to Dudley. Dudley over to Ortiz. Ortiz with the shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Richardson. The Hawks unable to get anything down there. A last-second desperation heave by Ortiz at the top of the arc. Hit the iron, no good. Here's Madrigal. Madrigal gets tied up, and they're going to call a foul. That foul is on Nicholas Ortiz. Teams first, Ortiz second of the half. Here's Rawls. Swings it wide to Madrigal. Cross-court pass. I think it was intended for Doby, but Richardson stole it and then lost the handle. Now Salman drives off the glass and in. Omar Salman. 36-27. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Rawls. Madrigal. Far corner, Hilmer. Hilmer bouncing pass over to Madrigal. Now Rawls. Inside to Richardson. Richardson swings it to Madrigal. Rawls around the perimeter. Doby three-pointer near side, no good. And rebound Isaiah Dudley. Dudley with the rebound. Dudley in that first half had 4 rebounds total to lead the Hawks. 5 rebounds each for Hilmer and Richardson in that first half. The Hawks missed down on the other end here. Aurora goes the other way. Rawls leaving it for Richardson. And they're going to call a foul on the way to the basket That's on John Davis III. That's his third. Team second. So that's something to watch for the Hawks. 3 fouls for John Davis III. Layup there by Doby, no good. Dudley pulls down the rebound. He's blocked. They blocked from behind by Hilmer, and then Richardson grabbed it. Now Rawls goes the other way, lays it off the glass and in. Cullen Rawls to Salmon, knocked out of bounds. Bryce Shoto now into the game for the Hawks, placing Omar Salman. Here's Carter. Carter hands it to Shoto. Hawks trail again by 11, 38-27, 16:47 to go in second half play. Here's Dudley. Gets into the paint, and he's fouled by Richardson. Nice job by Dudley to draw the foul as Richardson went up and down on his back. That's his third, team's first for Aurora, and that's 3 fouls for Devon Richardson. Isaiah Dudley will go to the line. Dudley in that first half did not have any free throw attempts. Dudley's first shot is no good off the front of the iron. Isaiah Dudley trying to pull the Hawks within 10 if he can make the second of his 2 free throw attempts here. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Richardson. So, again, free throw shooting a bit of a problem for the Hawks here, as Dudley was 0 for 2. And the Hawks are now 3 for 9 from the charity stripe. That would be a 33% percentage. Jump ball. The possession will go to Aurora. And we get a foul on Isaiah Dudley. That's his first, team's third. Personal foul. Jeffrey Hilmer against Garrison Carter. Hilmer tried to get into the paint. He's fouled on the way to the basket. And they're going to give it to Garrison Carter. That's Carter's third. So now the Hawks racking up some foul problems here. 3 apiece for 2 of their better players, Garrison Carter and John Davis III, both still on the court. The Hawks trying to cut into an 11-point deficit, but it'll be a pair of free throws here for Jeffrey Hilmer. First one is good. 4 team fouls. Hilmer makes the first. And he makes the second. And it's a 13-point lead for Aurora. That's ties their biggest lead of the game. Carter has it. Shoto being fronted by Makai Doby. Shoto over the timeline. Bounce pass into Carter. Carter tries to slam, and he's fouled on the way to the basket. And I think it's on Devon Richardson, and if so, that's his 4th. Yes, sir. So Richardson gets his 4th foul, second team foul. It's a shooting foul. And we're going to have a media timeout as Garrison Carter went up for the slam, and Richardson apparently got him on the way to the basket. So for Aurora, that's a big situation with Richardson drawing his fourth foul. Now, the interesting thing is in that first half, he got a foul early on, and Coach Christensen took him out of the game for several minutes there, so he was out of the game for a while. They brought in Isaiah Thompson in his stead, and so Thompson was on the floor for a while, and Thompson was coming to the bench with Richardson getting ready to check out after this media timeout. So we'll do a reset of the players on the court once they all come back from the media timeout here, our first media timeout here in the second half, every 4 minutes. So 16, 12, 8, and 4. For Aurora, it's Madrigal, Rawls, Thompson in for Richardson. And then the rest of the same starters along with Hilmer and Doby. For the Hawks, it's Nicholas Ortiz, Isaiah Dudley, Bryce Shoto, Garrison Carter's out there. Omar Salman did come in for John Davis III. Carter to the line to shoot a pair, trying to cut into this 13-point deficit for the Hawks. And the first one is good. For Carter, he did not have any free throw attempts in that first half, so he's 1 for 1 for the game. Second one on the way is good. So 2 for 2 for Carter, helping improve that free throw percentage for the Hawks, and they trail by 11, 40-29. 14 fouls for Illinois Tech and 2 for Aurora here in the second half. Rawls, pass into the paint for Doby. Oh, and then a nice baseline cut. Jeffrey Hilmer was there to pick up the loose change, or pick up the pass from Doby, and laid it in off the glass, 42-29. Traveling call against the Hawks. Rawls, near corner, Thompson, swinging it baseline, Hilmer battles up against Dudley, no good, rebound pulled down by Garrison Carter. Now Carter against Thompson, Carter kicks it over to Ortiz. Salman screening through, Carter on the near side, getting into the paint, puts it up and in. Garrison Carter fought through. He had Thompson and Hilmer in front of him, and he was able to pump fake and then eventually get it up and in. Here's Doby inside the paint. He had the ball stolen away by Salman. Another steal for Salman there, and the Hawks regained possession, trailing by 11, 42-31. Well, Salman having a tough game offensively and possession-wise, but he does have a couple steals. Shot from Carter off the iron, no good, and then an over back foul from Isaiah Dudley. That's his second, team's fifth. So 5 team fouls for the Hawks. We still have 14:27 to go here in the second half. Only 2 for Aurora, as Rawls and Madrigal take turns bringing the ball up court for the Spartans. Doby fakes the pass and drives and scores. Bucket counts, and the foul is on Nicholas Ortiz, his third. So Ortiz now has 3. That's 6 team fouls for Illinois Tech.
We're not trapping. We're just containing. You know that. Hey, Nick, you're taking out of bounds on a make.
Doby with the basket. 45-31, a 14-point lead, biggest lead of the game for the Spartans. 8 points now for Makai Doby. Here's Shoto. Shoto driving the baseline, passing it to Carter. Carter fakes, kick out to Ortiz, far side 3, no good, off the iron, rebound Rawls. And then a fast break pass. Ortiz knocks the ball loose, but Hilmer's there to pick it up. And then putting it back in is Juan Madrigal for Aurora. 47-31, 16-point lead for the Spartans. We get a timeout called by the Hawks. This will be a 30-second timeout for Illinois Tech, and we'll keep it here. As Ortiz did a nice job of intercepting the pass, but the Hawks weren't able to register on the other end. And then Aurora immediately went down the other end and got the bucket. 47-31, Juan Madrigal putting up those points. Madrigal now has 10, 12 points for Hilmer, 8 for Doby, and 8 for Rawls. Illinois Tech men's basketball and women's basketball will be on the road this Saturday as they head up to St. Norbert to pair Wisconsin to take on the Green Knights. The women will tip off at 1 and the men at 3:15. Women's basketball is at Aurora this evening. And they trail 60-38 with 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter in that ball game. Grace Goodenough leading the charge there for the Hawks. She has 12 points, 10 for Chloe Chirilla, 7 for Camden Joko. Kylie Fishbach, the fine Aurora women's basketball player, has 19 on the day, 9 for Riley Doggett and 8 for Alina Anderson over in women's basketball yet at Aurora in third quarter action. Out of the timeout, Hawks have the ball. Here's John Davis III back on the court now. Nicholas Ortiz, right elbow jumper, that's short. Ball taken by Doby. The layup no good. And the Hawks on the fast break. Ortiz lays it off the glass. He's fouled. And I believe that's on Rawls. This will be a shooting foul. Rawls gets the foul. That's his first. Team's third. It'll be a shooting foul. Nicholas Ortiz to the line to shoot a pair. Ortiz so far is 2 for 2 from the line. First shot on the way is good. Ortiz now 3 for 3 from the stripe, cutting it to a 15-point deficit. Okay, we're waiting for the re-entry there. Jason Palapal in for Garrison Carter. Jason with 2 fouls. Carter had 3. Ortiz with the second free throw is good. So a 14-point deficit for Illinois Tech. They trail 47-33, 6 points for Ortiz, 4 of those from the free throw line. Baseline drive, Doby looking for an outlet, and he just angled his way to the baseline, said, all right, I can't find anyone, I'll just take it myself, and he was able to lay it in. Nice job by Doby. And Doby now has 10. Steal on the other end, and stolen back by Bryce Shoto. Shoto up court. Tried to pass it over to Dudley. Well, ball is loose and a turnover again. They go the other way. Here's Rawls, Cullen Rawls. Inside feed to Hilmer. But there was a foul inside the paint. That foul, offensive foul on Cullen Rawls. So that's his second, team's fourth. Illinois Tech will take the ball trailing by 16, 49-33. Davis will take possession. 12:24 to go. Hawks down by 16. Davis drives to the bucket, no good. Rebound by Isaiah Dudley, no good, but there's a foul there, and I'm going to try and see that's on Hilmer. Jeffrey Hilmer picks up his second, team's fifth. So now the foul's starting to add up for Aurora as well. They have 5 team fouls, 6 for Illinois Tech. Shooting foul, Isaiah Dudley. First one is good. In for Aurora now, checking in is number 30. That's Alex Ross, replacing Juan Madrigal. Dudley looking to make the second to cut it to a 14-point deficit, and he does. 49-35. 12 points for Dudley. Here's Cullen Rawls. Hilmer back to Rawls. Far corner now. with Ross. Near corner, three-pointer, good. Knocking that one down is Isaiah Thompson. Dudley driving, spinning, off the glass and in. Nice job by Isaiah Dudley, who now has 14, gets that point back. Who gets 2 of the points back. Hawks still trail by 15, 52-37. Here's Doby, Makai Doby. Behind the back dribble, top of the arc, into the paint. Hands it off to Thompson, loses the handle. And picking up the loose ball is John Davis III. JD3 over to Ortiz. Ortiz back to Davis. Dudley's in the paint. Now he's outside, right elbow. Cuts between 2 defenders, has the ball stripped by Doby. Makai Doby going the other way. Doby, Euro step, lays it in. Makai Doby with a nice job there. We'll take a look at that play for Aurora as he brings it down. Actually, that's the wrong one. I did it again. Hawks miss on this end. And we'll bring the other rebound up. Play. And here's Doby driving, splitting, knifing through, and laying it in. Nice job by Doby. John Davis III scoring on the other end here for the Hawks. 56-39 is your score. Davis with 6. Doby, near side now, Rawls. Rawls against Ortiz, kick out to Doby. Fakes the shot, gets into the key, loses the handle, grabs it back, kick out to Thompson, swung it over to Ross. Alex Ross for 3, far side, no good. And the rebound, and it's Illinois Tech ball. Shot clock went off, but the Hawks had grabbed the rebound. Here's Ortiz who's going to drive and take it in. They're going to say there's a foul on the other end there too, and there is. Bucket counts, and the foul is on Rawls. Cullen Rawls, that's his 3rd. And we're going to get immediate timeout when we come out of that. Nicholas Ortiz will be shooting the and 1. Trying to cut it to a 14-point deficit as they trail 56-41 at the moment. $14 points for Dudley to lead the Hawks. 14 points for Hilmer to lead Aurora. 56-41. Spartans on top. We're at 9:55 mark. Check on that women's game. As they have just under 8 minutes playing out in Aurora. Aurora's opened up a 31-point lead, 71-40. They've outscored the Hawks 9-0 so far in the 4th quarter. Kylie Fischbach now still on 19 points. Nicholas Ortiz to shoot the and 1. Ortiz with 8 points on the night. He's had a good night at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. So Ortiz has 9. The Hawks trail 56-42. Here's Rawls swinging it to Madrigal. Juan Madrigal up high. Far corner Ross, Alex Ross. Picks up his dribble, throws it into Hilmer. Hilmer, kick out to Madrigal up high. Jumper at the free throw line off the iron, no good. Rebound Hilmer. Thought he came back down with it, but he was able to go back up and put it in. Hilmer now a 16, 58-42 Aurora lead. Here's Davis cutting in. Off the glass and in. John Davis, tough angle, defended well there by Hilmer, but Davis able to get the touch and put it in. 58-44, back to a 14-point deficit for the Hawks. Juan Madrigal, Cullen Rawls. Screen set by Hilmer. Now Madrigal, he's being double teamed. Kick out to the near corner. 3 attempt is good. That's Isaiah Thompson. So one of the benefits with Richardson out is Thompson's come in and he's nailed a couple 3-pointers this second half. Ortiz drives and lays it in. Problem is the Hawks can't trade threes for twos because they're not getting any threes. 61-46, 15-point lead for the Spartans. Here's Ross on the near side, 3-pointer. Back of the iron, no good. Shoto with the rebound. Bryce Shoto over to Carter for 3. Garrison Carter in and out, no good. Rebound tip to Rawls, Cullen Rawls. Rawls drives, lays it off the glass, no good. Rebound John Davis III, looking for an outlet. Gets it to Shoto. Now to Carter. Carter cuts through, and they're going to... He'll get a foul. That foul is on Alex Ross. So Ross, his first foul, team 6th. It says 17 fouls for Aurora, but I have 6. I do have 6 for Illinois Tech, so I'm not sure that's right. Either that or I missed a foul. I'll go to the stat board here. Yeah, it does say 7. All right, so I must have missed one. It does say 7 for Aurora on the live stats as well, so my apologies. So I'll put down 7. I just don't know who that's on. Doby drives, scores, and he's fouled on the way to the basket. Basket counts, and the foul is on Isaiah Dudley. And for Dudley, that's his 3rd, team 7th. And we're going to get the media timeout. While we're doing that, I'll take an audio break, and then I'll do some reconciling on the individual fouls for Aurora. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. All right, back here at the Keating Center, Makai Doby looking to shoot the and 1 here. And he misses it. Rebound Nicholas Ortiz. It's a 15-point lead for Aurora, 63-48, with 7:40 to go here in the second half. On the floor for the Hawks, and there's Isaiah Dudley. And another slam dunk for Isaiah Dudley. Get a look at that here. Nice feed as Dudley gets loose and Ortiz feeds it down. Hawks get a stop on the other end. Here comes Shoto driving off the glass and in. A running jumper and good for Shoto. Hawks now cut it to an 11-point deficit, 63-52. Far corner. Thompson leaving it in for Hilmer, or Madrigal, I should say. Spinning in the lane, losing the handle is Zarek Johnson. Goes out of bounds, though. Last touch by the Hawks. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Madrigal will inbound for the Spartans, up by 11, 63-52. 17 fouls each. So I did have the right individual count, just the wrong team count. Step back jumper, three-pointer by Thompson, no good. And then we're going to get a foul underneath. And I believe that foul is on Doby. Yes, it is. So it's Makai Doby's third. That's the 8th team foul for Aurora. Hawks will shoot the bonus here on the other end. And it'll be Nicholas Ortiz at the line. On the floor for the Hawks, Shoto, Davis III, Ortiz, Dudley, and Carter. As Ortiz gets ready to shoot the and one. Or I should say the bonus. He makes it. Back in for Aurora is Devon Richardson, and checking out is Isaiah Thompson, who did a nice job while he was out there for Richardson, who picked up 4 fouls. Ortiz now to shoot the second. Made the first for the bonus, and makes the second. 13 points for Ortiz. 63-54, the Hawks cut it to 9. 6.5 minutes to go here. Here's Madrigal. Corner, far corner to Hilmer. Now Doby against Carter. Doby spinning and in. Nice play by Doby. Spin around jumper. Garrison Carter for 3, no good. Hawks just really struggling from the three-point line here in this game. Hawks are 0 for 12 from behind the arc. Aurora 7 for 20. Hawks looking for a stop here. Here's Doby on the baseline, feeding it into Richardson, muscling in against Dudley, and Richardson makes his presence felt as he gets the basket in there, and just like that, Aurora's up by 13. 4 points for Richardson. Here's Davis III knifing through, lays it in. John Davis III back to an 11-point deficit. 10 points for Davis, 5:14 to go. 67-56 Aurora. Madrigal near side, cross-court pass, far corner is Hilmer. Rawls back to Madrigal near side. Madrigal fake step, drives the baseline. Jumper on the baseline is good. Nice job by Madrigal to fake and drive and get the short-range bucket. It's a 13-point lead again for the Spartans. Here's John Davis III. The Hawks have to pick up the tempo a little bit here. Ortiz cuts through, swings it over to Carter, fakes the 3, steps back. Now Davis III. Euro step off the iron, no good. Gets his own rebound, but he's fouled. And I think it's going to be on Doby. And it's Makai Doby picking up the foul. That's his 4th, team's 9th. It's a shooting foul, however, so it's going to be John Davis III to the line. (69-56), free throw good by John Davis. JD3 has 11. 4 fouls for Doby, 4 fouls for Richardson for the Spartans, but 4.5 minutes remaining. So if the Hawks want to take advantage of that, you got 2 players with 4 fouls each. Hawks have 4 with 3. JD3, Dudley, Ortiz, and Carter. 19 fouls for Aurora, 7 for Illinois Tech. Baseline pass. Back up high to Madrigal. Swings it over to the baseline and then into Richardson, who lays it in. Devon Richardson picks up another bucket. 71-58. 13-point lead again for Aurora. Now John Davis III driving in. Jumper good. John Davis III inside. 14 points for Davis. Hawks are just trading buckets here, though. They got to get a stop. Here's Rawls. Rawls with 8 points. Double team on Rawls. He's going to cut to the baseline, kick out to the near corner, and Doby drives through. It's going to be a shooting foul. And it's on Garrison Carter. Carter gets his 4th. That's the team's 8th. And we're going to get a media timeout. As Doby drove in, he was fouled as he went for the slam. There's going to be a shooting foul for Makai Doby when we come out of the media timeout. Hawks trailing by 11, 71-60. So they just haven't been able to get some stops. They've been getting scores, but they haven't been able to get the stops. And I think the fact that Richardson and Doby have 4 fouls, it might have gotten their head a little bit. They just need to make a stop no matter what. 71-60. Each team in the bonus. 19 fouls for Aurora, so they're 1 from putting the Hawks in the double bonus. And Illinois Tech with 18 fouls. So it'll be a free throw to our left. Pair of free throws for Makai Doby. Same players on the floor. It's Shoto, Dudley, Carter, Davis III, and Ortiz as Makai Doby misses the first. Richardson, Madrigal, Rawls, Doby, who makes the second, and then Hilmer for Aurora. So basically the starters for Aurora are in the game here with 3.5 minutes to go. All 5 starters. Pass far corner. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound loose and pulled by Madrigal. 72-60. Here's Madrigal. Swings it to Doby. Doby trying to get it to the baseline to Richardson. He's being double teamed. And a block, but they're going to call a foul. Let's see if that's on Dudley. It is on Dudley. That's his 4th. Team's 9th. It'll be a shooting foul. Richardson going to the line to shoot a pair. Dudley with 16 points, 4 fouls. Richardson makes the first. Richardson now has 7 points. And he makes the second. Richardson came into the game leading scorer for Aurora with 14.5 points. (74-60), 14-point lead for Aurora with 2:43 to go. Shoto on the near side finds Carter. Carter, top of the key. He's going to drive, lays it off the glass and in. 74-62. Garrison Carter now has 12. Go along with his 4 fouls. Here's Madrigal. Madrigal through the key, loses the handle, deflected out of bounds. It'll be Aurora ball. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Who's timeout? Ours? Okay. Whose? Oh, okay, got it. Oh, got it. All right, there was an injured player. There was blood. So it was an official's timeout. I think the Hawks had to take it. Yeah, they did. So it's 30-second timeout. Garrison Carter had to get tended to. He's getting tended to by the training staff. And so Zachary Unovich will go in his stead. And then Carter will come back in at the next stoppage. Pass inside, bucket's good for Hilmer off the inbound. 76-62. John Davis III knifes his way in, off the glass, no good. Tip in by Dudley, no good. Kicks out to Unovich. Unovich swings it to Dudley. Dudley. Kick now goes out of bounds off the hands of Shoto. Carter back in, Unovich out. 2:02 to go, 14-point lead for Aurora. It'll be Madrigal with the inbound now. The pressure coming from Illinois Tech. And we get a foul in the backcourt. It's on John Davis III. That's his fourth. And that's a double bonus now for Aurora. 10 team fouls for the Hawks. Cullen Rawls will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one is good. 77-62, 9 points for Rawls. We're going to make it a 16-point lead for the Spartans. He does. Now we're under 2 minutes to play, a minute 58. John Davis III swings it to Ortiz. Ortiz over to Davis. Davis cuts through. Loses the handle, gets the ball back, and we're going to get a jump ball. And it's going to be Aurora possession. Oh, no, it's a foul on Dudley. That's his fifth. So 5 fouls for Dudley. And he's fouled out. Jeffrey Hilmer to the line to shoot a pair. Back of the iron, no good for Hilmer there. One more shot. 16-point lead for Aurora, 78-62 with a minute 46 to go here in the half. Second one is good. 79-62. 17 points for Hilmer. He's tied with Makai Doby for the team lead. Turnover by the Hawks. Then an alley-oop play with Hilmer missed, but then picking up the loose change was Devon Richardson. 81-62. It's now a 19-point lead. Step there for Ortiz. Rings in and out. Rebound loose. Picked up by Doby. Makai Doby will swing it wide. And Aurora will just slow it down here. Hand off to Madrigal. And now cutting inside is Doby, feeding it down low to Richardson. Richardson with the height advantage, lays it up and in. Now, quick 12 points there for Richardson. As he's come in after the foul trouble, and he's made some key buckets for Aurora. Nice floater there from Garrison Carter. 83-64, 19-point deficit.
No layups.
Hear that from Coach Gray. No layups.
Sit down and guard. Nicky, give him a step, man. Just sit back. He's going to drive.
Eight on the shot clock. Doby trying to get through. Doby off the glass, no good. Hilmer there to pick up the rebound, however. That was too easy for Aurora. 15 seconds on the clock. Here's Davis. He'll just bring it up off the glass and in. 11.6 seconds, and Aurora will just drain the clock here. As Doby has the ball. He'll just dribble it out. And the final score here from the Keating Center, It's Aurora 85 and Illinois Tech 66. 19 points for Hilmer to lead. For Aurora, and 16 points each for Dudley and Davis III for Illinois Tech. Illinois Tech men's basketball next game will be this Saturday. They'll travel to De Pere, Wisconsin to take on St. Norbert. They've already played them once this season at 1 p.m., followed by the men at 3:15 p.m. That will be at St. Norbert. This Saturday, Illinois Tech swimming and diving will have their final home, or their only home meet of this season, and they'll be at the Echo Pool. It'll be senior day, and you can see that right back here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Again, your final score from the Keating Center: Aurora 85 and Illinois Tech 66. This has been Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Eric Willowhite, Sports Information Director. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. So long, everybody.